Well, hey, good evening, people. Something just a little bit different this week, just purely for the fact that I haven't been in very long. Thanks very much for joining me this evening. The first people on, as I scroll up the screen, was, well, I can only see history digging Hampshire, but I know for a fact that Michigan Gems, I think, was on first. Yep, Michigan Gems, good evening to you, followed by Philip Wills, the Booty Huntress, Scott Owens, History Digging Hampshire, Suffolk Sifter, Metal Detecting UK, good evening to you. Darren Rustfinder, good evening to you. Future Bleeps, how the bleeping heck are you? I hope you're well. I hope the mic's working. I've got no visual indication if it is or is not. Diggers Den Tyson, son, how you doing? Tezza, how are we this evening? I hope you're well. Robert Hunter's on board. Good evening to you, Robert. It's working my way down the comments. If I haven't mentioned you, just give me a quick nudge and I will do so. John Clayton, the Metal Detecting Devon, good evening to you, sir. I think it's it, the Doppelganger. Good evening, Doppelganger. And Derek Gibbon, good evening to you, sir. Derek, nice to see you on board. I think that's it at the moment. Let's catch up on the other screen. So there we are. We are all on board. We have 19 on. So thank you very much for that. Just a bit of a chat, really. The week's been a bit of a blur. Nearly went out detecting on my new old permission yesterday, but got an emergency call from the one of the extreme guys. So I dashed off and helped him out instead. So hence to say I didn't go. Well, Katie, sorry, Katie. I shouldn't forget you, should I? Good evening, Katie. Sorry, I got two comment screens. Let me change this to something else on the private chat. That won't show up. So I'll look on this side now and get the live comments. So sorry, Katie, about that. Oh, never mind the doodahs. Mercy Metal Detecting, Percy, good evening to you, sir. Nice to see you on board. I must use this one. Concentrate, Steve. It's all different. So Percy, I hope you're well. Why are you scrolling up? Oh, I say, I know what's happened there. Oh, I don't know. Such a long time since you used StreamYard, but there we are. It's here. Yeah, as I say, bit of a blur. Just got in. I thought just quickly do a StreamYard. Detectable. Yeah, that's what we're getting ready for. Let's move the mic. It goes into a shot. Superb. Yep, all getting together, things getting charged up. Trying to go through my list to make sure I've not forgotten my favourite teddy bear, that sort of thing. You know, going through things. So Michigan Gems, I'm okay, a bit flustered. I've done a little bit of rug shampooing this morning, carpet shampooing. There's no end to my talents. So how are you, people? Have we been out? I've got no pictures of finds as such this evening. I may be able to scrap a giveaway or two along the way. We do have a race. If I can work screens out. A members race. Let's minimize that. Oh, but yeah, I've never seen such a slick operation before. Right, share screen. That's the one. So there we go. That's the race. We'll have that a little bit later on. It's just for the green people. Thank you so much, green people, for being Suffolk Sifter YouTube channel members. We start off with Valess and work right down to Katie and Darren Rustfinder right at the bottom there. This week we'll just have an egg and spoon race, just to be something a bit different. We'll have 2 minutes of trying to keep your egg on your spoon. Rob should be good at that. And shall we say 5 free goes in the nippy zippy draw. Don't forget the nippy zippy draw. I've got the mug here. There we go. A nippy zippy mug. That's the September mug draw. 5 free goes to the winner of the channel members race. And if you want to be in the draw, then just send me a very small super sticker or super chat, and I'll put you in the list for the draw at the end of the month. Good evening, Eva Tempest. Nice to see you on board. We have 23 at the moment. Thank you so much for joining me. As it's StreamYard, might be a chance for guests. I don't know. Somebody might want to come on. You never know. I've not got a heck of a lot to give away. I've got a Garrett. You can see it better on this camera. You've got a Garrett tape measure. Well, you can actually see the thing, and just the usual Suffolk Sifter patch. There you go. A couple of stickers. These are probably upside down as per, and a metal pin badge. We'll do that later on. There we go. Can't do a type sticker, win sticker, because I haven't got that screen on the StreamYard. So there we go. So Derek's saying hi. Would that measure male inches or female inches? Well, 12 inches in like men's measures got to be this much, isn't it? I mean, realistically, there's probably that. You get my drift. Haven't got SpongeBob, unfortunately, so I have to thank personally Darren Rossfinder. Thanks so much for the £2. Kate's twins are hitting the floor. Good evening, all. Right. Don't know quite what you're up to there. I'm assuming mug draw for the Nippy Zippy. Darren Rossfinder. Where's Chip Butty? Oh, where's Chip Butty? I don't know where Chip Butty Brigade is. Robert, very elusive. More to the point, I don't know where Rob Random is. Yes, please, draw. Okay, right, we'll put you in the mug draw for that. Darren Russell, thank you so much. All helps with the post and packaging, which I haven't done. So the people who won last week, I'm going to have to apologise. Haven't posted them yet, but I will get onto it. That would be Philip Wills won the Garrett tape, a doppelganger won the pouch, and Booty the rule. So many apologies. Life sort of got in the way this week, but I will try better and get them in the post before I go to Detectorist. Gary, good evening, Gary. Hope you're well. Hope the weather's okay where you are. So, as it says up there, Detectable, who's going? Who's going? I'll be there if that makes any difference to anybody. Probably lower the tone, but I will be there for my sins. And who else is going to be there? Mike Stewart. Good evening to you, sir. Haven't got the ding ding Caroline jingle on, I'm afraid. I could play them, but then you'd be getting it over the speakers, and that won't sound very nice, so I won't do it. Booty Huntress, bless your heart. £2. I'm assuming for the draw. Off the rescue diamond ring. Off the rescue with the diamond ring. Oh well, hope you find it. Hope you find it, Booty. Put you down for 2 goes in the Nippy Zippy mug draw. There you go. Got a very special mug to draw next or this month at the end of the month, last Wednesday of the month, for the Nippy Zippy draw mug. If you'd like to be in with a chance, just small super chat, small super sticker would be much appreciated. Okay, Booty, you are down. Also, Gary's going, so we'll see Gary. Afraid not. Okie doke, off catering for 3,500 larpers in a field. Okie doke, afraid not. Yep. Robert saving all the pennies for cold beers at the beach. Fair enough, Robert. No problemo. So looks like it's just me, Gary, and Bleeps, future Bleeps. I think you'll be going to Detectable if I'm correct. I'm going in big for the mug. Hey, rightio. Right, you never know. You never know your luck. Because it's not down to me. It's all random with you know who down in the box. 23 watching, only 18 likes. Oh, so I haven't looked at that. Okie dokie. 19 thumbs up at the moment. 23. So we go for the full 23. So I need 23 thumbs up, people. And then we can pick one of these equally crappy party poppers. That's a green one, so you won't see that. Yellow and red. Yeah, so 23 thumbs up. So if you haven't thumbed up yet, people, just hit the thumb up button. It's easy, it's free, and it's just sort of down there somewhere. So just flick the thumb up and see if we can hit 22. Just one more. Blimey, you're quick tonight. Lovely bubbly. Right, 22 up, one to go. Talking about random, where is it? I don't know. I don't know, Scott. Right, 22, still need one thumb up. Michigan Gems, okay. I've got to go. Have a great one. Thanks very much for dropping in each week. It's much appreciated, Michigan Gems. I understand you're working, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, take it easy. Just do enough. You know what I mean? Just do enough to get by. Don't overwork, but much appreciate you dropping in each week. Thank you. John Clayton, did you get the mag yet? So the comments on the stream go up far too quickly. I'll stick to this screen. I'm sorry, it's a bit rude. Side face at the camera, but there we go. Right, 22. We still need one thumb up, people. We still need one thumb up. So there must be somebody out there without a thumb sticking up. So thumb up, please. Oh, 23. We have it. Right, you know the score. How can I do this? I'll post it down here. When I type color, when you see color in the chat, first person to type green, red, or yellow. Don't peek too soon. Okay, don't peek too soon. Well, I haven't got another camera to show you, but I can say for a fact that the first person is Robert Hunter Collinson with red. This is for Robert. It's a red one. We'll take the safety off because they are very hair trigger. Just step back a bit. I've got no jingles to go fire in the hole, so it's just a fingers in his fire in the hole for Robert. Oh, Robert. Look, your load failed to discharge. That's quite pathetic. And that is a classic case, Robert, of not being hydrated enough. So you must drink more. You get him adrift. So a bit of a letdown, Robert. Didn't even go pop. It's ridiculous. Anywho, you got to love the YouTube lag. I've got 3 seconds lag here from the screen I'm looking at, which is the live screen, to the output, which you lot see. Obviously, it differs your Wi-Fi in the ether, so you may get more 3 seconds. But if you've got a lag, and if you're on a browser, go to the cog, hit the cog, go to playback speed, select 2. That'll do ×2. That should whiz you up to the live bit. I'll just see if I'm lagging here. I don't think I am. No. So yeah, just put it on ×2, basically, is what I'm saying. So did you see that the preview, the Detectable preview? I just caught a glimpse of it. I didn't really watch it all the way through, but there was a little video going around the fields at this year's Detectable Cambridge, Suffolk border, blah, blah, blah. Looking good. Looking good. Bit of pasture, a little bit of stubble, bit of ploughed or rolled or whatever. Looking okay. So I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that things will come up. Emma, good evening, Emma. Nice to see you on. Nearly missed you, but I got you in the end. We've got a Brazilian viewer. You're going to have to forgive me if anybody else wants a crack at the name. I'm very sorry. I can't pronounce that, but thanks for joining us from Brazil. Much appreciated. Variety is the spice of life, says Scott. Yep, yep. Done Rossfinder, that mug you're drinking from, so if it's spelled wrong, it should be spelled unearth. Now, I got it right. That does right. That is right, actually. I haven't got an unearthed mug. That's why I'm not drinking out of an unearthed mug. Mike's done a pithy comment. I'll show it because Rob Random's not here yet. Or if he is, he's lurking. I'll show that. I like their nuts. Oh, Swift Detecting. Good evening to you. Anyone from Kent going to detect? What, literally in the garden in Kent or Detectorville? Oh, I know where Swift Detecting is coming from. So I shall say it. Is there anybody in the Kent area that is going to Detectorville? Because poor old Swift Detecting hasn't got a ride. I don't know what the logistics are, but if is anybody in Kent that can give Swift Detecting a lift up to Detectable? Answers on a postcard. You got 2 days. Yeah, I've got a little checklist I'm going through to make sure I've not forgotten anything. Oh, Fat Fool, I wish I could go, but no. But yeah, you're coming over, aren't you, Rick? But you're just a week or two too late. So Fat Fool's on board, Rick. He's coming to the UK. He's going to be in the UK in October. That's fantastic to hear. He's probably picked one of the furthest away places to, reside from me. But Rick is in the country. Thanks, Robert, for having a crack at that. Future Police unpacked and ready for Detectable. I won't spoil the surprise, but there's an extreme metal detecting crew member who's invested, shall we say, in a nice little setup, camping wise. Involves a trailer and a big thingy like that, but unfortunately, the fabrication went a little bit wrong, and that's I don't know whether it's going to be ready. I think it might be, but it's good. If you're at Detectable, come and find the Extreme Metal Detecting and Suffolk Sifter crew base camp. I should be flying the flag, and one of the Extreme members will be taking it down tonight because that flap. But the Suffolk Sifter flag will be raised at the camp, so feel free, if we're not in the main area or on the fields, come and find us. Come and find us. Feel free. Have a beer. Come round. I had to undelete that one. About time, Andy. They are poop. Right. Oh, I see. I don't have a dice anymore. Well, each to his own, Robert. But there you go. Righty. So we didn't get very far, did we? So it's Future Bleats, me, Swift Detecting can't get there. There's only a handful of us on the stream. Yeah, on the back of this mug, look. See through. See through. Look. Righty, what can I do? I'll just promote, if I can find the right screen, that one there. Let me just show you this. So many clicks to get the screen up. Just putting out there as a raffle. I have a raffle on the go to win a bronze fishtail coil Celtic stator pendant. It's a replica, obviously, with a coil in it, and it is hand struck bronze on a nice leather necklace. So make a nice pendant. 50p tickets, raffle tickets, 50p. 200 is the least amount on this particular site that I could get, unfortunately. So the draw will be made once the 200 are sold out, if it gets there, or the date, which of time to be around Christmas on a Wednesday, so it could come live. But if you're interested, 50p a shot, and yeah, you could win that lovely Celtic stator pendant. Also, if I can find it, oh god, what have I done? I've got a picture here. Where? There we go, right at the end. You can see I'm prepared for this, can't you? Right, share screen again. 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks to get a share screen up. There we go. I've had a XP MI6 pinpointer kindly donated to me to give away by John Clayton, Metal Detecting in Devon. Bless your heart. There's a video up explaining the ins and outs and whys and wherefores. Just look in the my videos, find the giveaway video, comment the hashtag. You've got to watch the video. I'd say the hashtag to comment, and we'll do that draw. I think I said the 21st. Can't remember. It's in the video anyway. Future bleeps. I'm about to get a copy made of my Celtic gold stator. Wow. Lucky enough to find a gold Celtic stator. Well, what Philip says, what I have to, Sainsbury's, they didn't think they needed to call, text me, email, tell me that they weren't bringing my delivery because they didn't have. Oh, yes, not good. I think another supermarket cancelled all their deliveries from 1 o'clock onwards about a week or two ago. I had an issue with their machines or their system, and they couldn't print anything out. I couldn't print all the stickers and labels out, so that was that. Derek says I had 3 of them at the RCM. Lucky boy. Doppelganger, I've found one. Stators, that is. Yep, Derek, stators. No, I haven't had the pleasure, but we live in hope. We live in hope. Right. So we've got the race. We'll do the race and maybe a giveaway or two later on. But let me pop this in a comment. If you know what it is, feel free. Fill your boots. I did notice in the settings on stream, yeah, I've not used this particular platform lately. You can put background music. You could put lift music in the background. That really would upset people. What's all the sticker bit? It's not a sticker bit, it's a link. Honestly, don't know why you're typing stickers, guys. Honestly, don't. Derek, not me personally, but I did go did go and do the ID and recording for 2 of them. Right, I'm with you. Didn't, not literally, but yeah, okay. What's that? An Electrum quarter stator? Have not got a faintest idea. Haven't got a faintest idea what you're on about there. We do have somebody in the green room. He's got a nice pair of curtains on him. Are you ready? Because you're not in frame. You're not. All I can see is the top of your head. Sort yourself out. Give me the wave when you're ready. Right. Without further ado, everybody will know who this is. So here we go. We'll have a guest on. Hey,
Good
Percy.
evening, Mr. Sifter.
Good evening to you, old chap. How the heck are you?
How's things with yourself?
I'm okay, mate. Getting a little bit of feedback from you, but I think we'll survive.
I think I've got a background device. I'll just cut this off and go back to it later. Has that killed it?
Yep, think so.
You'll probably get worse feedback from Barney now.
I was going to say, got the dog now. We've got another agree. Oh, blimey. Tell you what, they're flooding in. You know, some weeks you just can't get anybody to come on, right? And now we've got another 2 people in the green room. We've got someone who blends very nicely with his backdrop, and you're just about in shot. You're what come a little bit across, and we've got somebody from outside the UK. Without further ado, we'll add this chap in first. Oh, gotcha! You're both drinking, look.
Oh yeah,
that's not fair.
I'm getting
Robert.
We'll go over to the non-UK person.
Hey, it's Fat Fool.
Hey. How you doing, Rick?
I got you guys on the phone so that way I don't have feedback.
Yeah, we've got like satellite link to the States.
How you guys doing?
We're okay. We'll see what the people on the chat say. If anybody's got any questions for these guests, far away, because you'll never have the chance again. Love your curtains, Percy.
Yeah, it's because I'm round at Jason's father's house. I sneak round here, but then he knows that I'm here when he sees the curtains.
Oh, right. Because when I went live on holiday, they reckoned the curtains I had behind me were similar to yours. Right, we've got somebody else, Adventurer Piranha. I don't really know. Obviously, a foreign person, non-UK. Apologies for the pronunciation is crap. Its end. Darren Rustfinder, why is there a bogey hanging at your nose? Who's got a bogey? Who's got a bogey? I haven't got a bogey. Look.
Nothing to do with me.
Some beach detecting. Good evening to you. Hello. All. I'm driving, so I'm just going to listen. Lad and Dad, Detectorist. Good evening to you. We've got 25 on at the moment. Thank you very much. So, questions, people. If you've got questions for these honoured guests, then far away.
I think he's only saying that about a bogey because all the Mackens like Andy and Robert, like Rob, Rusty.
I'll get you some cheek.
All Mackens have bogies hanging out the nose and green sleeves don't wear that.
I went right over my head. I just don't. I'm not. You
don't know what a Mackem is.
Yeah. The bogey bit.
Yeah. But he's used to seeing people with bogies and green sleeves because he's a Mackem, you see.
I know the green sleeves. Green sleeves. Yeah.
Right, there were silver cuffs as well, Steve.
Silver cuffs. Oh, I see a dog. Rick, how are you getting on and how are your chickens?
They're doing pretty good. They're doing really good.
Yep, love seeing them on Facebook. Got chickens myself, but not as cute as yours.
Yes, sir.
Well, come on, people, talk.
I can't see the chat because I'm on my tablet, so I've only got StreamYard up and running. I needed the laptop to...
Well, if anything come up, I'll read it out. But yeah, if anybody else can see the chat, I don't know whether Fat Fool can or Robert.
I can.
Doppelganger, can one of you explain how reactivity works on the XP ORX? I'm using one and it seems to find a lot more stuff.
Yeah, the reactivity in an XPR, so it works even better if you snap it in half.
As you can see, Robert's not really a fan of XP, but reactivity, yeah, you can, if you can adjust it, if you lower it down, you get a little bit more depth. It's a case of fiddling around with it, really. Sensitivity, reactivity, just have a play. I'm using 1. Yeah, probably wouldn't go down too low to 1, but I might go down to 2, because I think depending on program, you're about 2.5. Yeah, try it. If it works, hey, who's to say not use it? So if you're using 1 and it's fine and not more stuff, then go for your life. Yeah.
I'm not used to anything as technical as this. I've only got my kiddie's toy Garrett Ace 400, but it's finding goodies for me.
Nothing wrong with a Garrett 400. No problem at all. I started off with the 250 Ace 250. That found stuff all right. I think I got a 300 or a 400 for a friend of mine. He's loving it. So yeah, no problems with Garrett at all. What's he trying to do? You blend in lovely, Robert, with the background.
I use the Garrett AT Gold most of the time.
Yep, yeah. Rick's on the AT Pro. Another good machine. Just too many buttons, Rick. Just too many buttons, mate. Derek says, Sorry.
I've got an issue to raise.
Go on, Em.
Some time ago, I bought a ticket for the Rodney Cook on Sunday, the 18th of September, which is not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
I haven't got the transport. Does anybody want my ticket? And if so, how do we get it changed over into somebody else's name? I don't want the money for it. I paid me money. It was a £25 day ticket. So
yep.
Rodney Cook can have that as a donation towards the charity. So
okay.
I've got the ticket up for grabs if anybody wants it, and they can get it swapped into their name. How does that sound?
Well, I think how that works, because there's a similar question come up for Detectorist. You can't just get the ticket and rock up, because they check names against tickets. You have to email, Rodney Cook, and they will then adjust the name for that ticket. So, yeah, anybody out there would like a ticket, 18th next week.
That's all you'd have to say. You'd probably have to email them personally and say, "Listen, I've donated this ticket to such a person. I can't make it to go.
Yeah,
just have the names changed then."
Yeah, because
hopefully I'll be able to find an email for them, because anything I've really seen for Rodney Cook, they do a lot through Facebook, and I'm not a Facebook person, so I'll have a look and see if I can find an email address. And if anybody wants my ticket, if they want to email me, my email's on the end of all of my videos.
I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, I'm sure if you, even if you just get on Facebook and looked at their About page, that should give you an email on there and a website and stuff. So,
yeah, I'm just going to have a look.
Certainly could be done. So, anybody would like that? It's a very kind donation from Percy. It's next Sunday. Not this Sunday, Sunday after, 18th.
Yeah. It's killing me because I've not been to a big one. I've been on little local club digs, and I bought this ticket some months back thinking that the transport would be all right, but it's not going to happen. And I'll probably find nothing anyway, and I'll probably be better off in my own fields where I am finding stuff. So if somebody wants the social, they can have my ticket.
Yeah, I'll say it's not all about. I mean, I don't go to rallies to do like wall-to-wall detecting. I mean, I do a bit. I can't do a lot because my feet are not great. And it's the social in that. It's the meeting people, having a beer with somebody. That's not just flat out detecting. But yeah, Robert, what are you saying?
I'm just about. I think I've got an email now.
Okay. Well, if you find it, type it in the comments if you can. And
this one I'm seeing And this one I'm seeing though, I'd still say if you email this and explain to them on the email addresses for that, they will get back to you. Not a problem.
All right, let me just grab a pen.
There we go.
That's going to kill your shoulder, Rick, with that. Cuddling that phone all night. That's really going to make your shoulder ache.
Yeah. So back in the see, I was raised this way where we used the phone.
Some people, they used to have back in the day, used to have like a little bracket which went on the phone. That fits into your, your shoulder. Okay.
Yeah, it hung over the shoulder a bit, didn't it? So it just released it as such. Yeah.
Have you managed to find an email address, Robert?
Yeah, I put it in chat there, Matt.
Any chance you can flick it on screen, Steve? As I say, I'm struggling on the laptop without the chat.
Yeah, will do when it comes up, Percy.
Yeah, it hasn't popped up yet. I have put it in.
Yeah, but I can't. There's nothing come up to approve.
Right. I'll put it in private chat, see if that works. So you'll see it in private chat at the back.
Okay, right, I'm in there now.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got it. Let's just copy that up. Maybe I won't let you put it into. Right, I'm now going to punch it in, hopefully. Right, there you go.
Pops up now, look.
Well, that's in twice now, anyway. Right, just put it up, Percy. Charity detecting event at hotmail.com.
And that's Rodney Cook, that. I got that off the Facebook.
Yeah.
I got it off Facebook, and then I went onto the web page where you done it to contact them. You just send them a message. You could probably do it through that if you go onto the web page, Rodney Cook Memorial, the web page. It will come up, and then it says contact us there, and you can put your message in there, blah blah blah, and what you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, have you got the URL for the website? I'll put that on as well, Robert.
Right. Give us a second, then. Right, that's that.
Philip's going to try and beat you to it. He's got it, but I've not approved it.
I've got it. It's here. I'll put it in for you. You'll be able to press on this, I should imagine.
Yeah.
That's a link to the Rodney Cook website, and if you go on it, obviously, then it'll say contact us, and you just contact them that way. But
yeah. Do you want me to private message me that, Robert, in case that's not coming up at the moment? Philip, you've typed, I don't know, a load of graphics in 666. Not sure what that's all about. Right, I've got that link. Let's see if I can. See if this works. Hopefully, that's coming up as a link. So you should be able to click that link, or even, well, no, you can't see the chat, can you? I'll put it on the screen.
I've just got into the private chat, and I can see where Robert's put that charity detecting event at hotmail.com.
Yeah, can you see the link underneath? You can press on that.
Yeah.
If you can see it, click on it. I think that you don't need all the extraneous numbers and letters. I think the www.rodneycookmemorial.co.uk would probably go straight there anyway.
I think if I push on that, it'll probably boot me straight from the StreamYard.
Yeah. All right. Well, copy and paste it somewhere, save it, and then you can do it. But I think if you just do rodneycookmemorial.co.uk and not after that the / that'll work equally as well. Booty Huntress, where's Rob? I don't know. Where is Rob? Anybody want to give him a nudge, wake him up?
Okay, guys, thanks very much for your help with that one. I'm going to drop out of the studio and hop back to YouTube and catch up in the chat there.
Okay.
Thanks for having us on, Steve.
Thanks
pleasure,
for coming.
And thanks for dropping in on my live last Sunday. It was a pleasure to have you in the chat, mate.
No, that's no problem. I'll try and get get around, but it's difficult to do everybody if you get my drift. Okay, thanks, Percy. We'll see you later, mate. Stay safe.
Take care, gents. See you in the chat.
Have a great day.
Percy.
Right, and then there was 3. Okay, we don't know where Rob is. We've got Pom's email detecting on. No, it opens a new window. Okay, well, Percy, if you're back in listening, then apparently that link will just open a new window. So that's cool. Darren Rossfinder just sent Rob a message. It was last active 41 minutes ago. He's fell asleep. He's fell asleep. You know what I mean? He's fell asleep. So, Rick.
Yes, sir.
What's Sir, you talk to me? Oh, me. Sorry. What time you got there, Rick? You must be afternoon.
It's 3:42.
Ah, grand. What weather you got?
It's pretty hot.
What, really, really sweaty hot or just normal hot? Really dripping hot or just normal hot, Rick?
Just normal. It's just normal hot.
What do you call normal hot then? 26 Celsius or you're in Fahrenheit?
We're Fahrenheit. We're probably. Let's see what it says here. The temperature. It's 82, so it'd be. I'll switch it over. Uh, 20. I think it says 28 is Celsius.
Yeah, it's getting on a little bit hot for me. I think I'm okay at 25 C, and then, well, I'm no good for nothing after that. But I dare say you're sitting in a nice air-conditioned room, eh, Rick?
Yeah, just sitting in the air conditioning.
Yeah, that's what we don't need aircon. Well, we do now and again. About 2 weeks of the year. Our summer's normally about 2 weeks. So if you go out for the expense of buying aircon, you probably would use it for other parts of the year. But it's like convertibles, Rick. You only need to buy one for 2 weeks of the year because it's raining most of the other time.
Yeah.
Derek says, sorry, had to nip out and deal with an order for one of my sponsors. Okie dokie deck, no problemo. Mike says, what's the oldest coin you've ever found, Rick? What's the oldest coin you've found, Rick?
Oh, I've metal detected in England, so I have I found Roman, so yeah.
He's trying to catch you out, Rick. Oh God, Robert's got his box.
No, he wants to see me gold coin again.
Ah, right.
Me gold half soft.
Mine wasn't gold though.
Oh, look at that! Look.
Edward the Seventh.
Don't that get your juices going, doesn't it?
Gold half sovereign, 1905. Lovely.
And I bet that was as shiny as that when you dug it up.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I thought when I pulled it out like that, carpet reel, and I just wiped it, got the mud off, it was just shiny. I went, wow, let's get in Edward the Seventh.
It was 300.
Go on, Rick.
It was 340 AD. That's what it says. I sent it into NGC to have it graded, and it was 340 AD.
Fantastic, isn't it? Majority of the time, it's not for financial gain, is it, people? It's for history, and you're picking something up which, like Roman, could be 1900, 2000 years old. Who dropped it? You never know.
Yeah.
John Clayton says my Sov is George IV, 1821.
And then my one and only hammered is the King Edward the First, and I sent that in to be graded, and it just says that it's the King Edward the First, and it's in horrible condition. but it cost me more to have them graded than both of them are worth together.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, people, unless you're really lucky and find a hoard or something extremely valuable, there's no real financial gain, is there?
I don't want to lose them because they're so tiny. They're both tiny,
Yep.
so if in a slab they're nice, so that way you won't lose them.
No, you don't lose a slab. That's very easy to lose something small, especially when you get. I mean, I was looking through my finds the other day. You probably won't see this. I can hardly see it myself. It's a silver four pence, 4 pennies. Haven't even got. I need a magnifying glass because my eyes are poor. It's not in very good condition. I'm just trying to find who actually it is. I can't see the writing on it, but it's a silver fourpenny bit, 4 penny bit. 18 again, not in great condition. 1836. So not bad. Silver's always good to find.
Because I had like six Romans but they were just little pieces of they looked like little just tokens, and you couldn't see anything. And I only had one that had that you saw people on it.
Yeah, I mean, Romans on the whole are toasted. They're Romans by the look of it and the size and everything. But if you're very lucky, you'll get one with some good detail on it. But 90% of the time, they're just the Romans, but you can't see any detail, which is a shame. Pomsey's never found a gold coin, nor have I. So in the same club, I found a gold mourning ring. That's my only fame to claim, gold-wise. But we live in hope.
Ah.
Yeah. Chat. Gary, Steve, that state I showed you was in great find, not mine. Yeah. When I met Gary over the Hollybobs, and he showed me a stater which wasn't his, but it was very nice condition. Very, very nice condition.
Right, Steve, I'm going to have to jump off, mate, because I need a shower.
All right, Robert. Well, many thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. And you are not going to the Detectorist, so I won't see you then, will I? So
No, it's a shame. It was good last time, weren't it? So, but I hope you all have a great time at Detectorist. When I get out of the shower, I'll jump back in chat anyway, guys. Have a great weekend.
See you later. Bye. Just you and me, Rick.
All right.
Right. Anybody else fancy a little bit of a guesty type thing? I'll put the.
Yeah. Now gold though. Now, I mean, no gold coins, but I found like lots of gold jewelry.
Yeah, because you do parks a lot, don't you?
I do a lot of the beach detecting.
So I've got confused me buttons here, Rick.
It's all good.
How do you make yourself big, people? How do you make the guests big? Anybody who uses StreamYard?
No,
yeah, I'm sure I can. I can't find that. Will put us closest together, so we're very, very, very close now, Rick. Yeah, I don't know.
That's too funny.
New news layout. I don't know. Let's just try this one. No. Oh, hang on. Oh, solo layout. I found it. There you go. You got it. You're all to yourself now. So yeah, you do parts a lot.
You like the new the hat?
Yeah, the hat is
cool.
That
full chicken coop, detecting and pecking.
Yep, that is very, very nice. Look at that, people. There you go. Fat Falls, chicken coop, detecting and pecking.
There it is.
And there it is.
There it is. I'm going to have some of those for sale and over there.
Yeah, because you're coming over here in October, aren't you, Rick?
Yeah, October 19th. Well, I'll be there October 20th, and we're going to have a musical night in London. Okay, and that'll be at the Get Up, Stand Up. it's going to be at the Bob Marley's musical, Get Up, Stand Up. And we're going to have a good time. Whoever wants to come and go watch it with me, come on, let's go down there and have a party.
So where is that then in the UK? Have you got sort of a location?
It's it's a Get Up, Stand Up, the Bob Marley musical.
Okay, people, you've heard it there first. So if you're around,
it's just the wherever all the big musicals are. It's by the Piccadilly line. I know that it's right.
Well, okay, so we're in London then. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the exact location. I know my hotel is pretty close.
Got a link to @FatPhil channel. Have you got a link for your channel then, Rick? We can put in here.
I put I put a thing.
You'll find Rick on Facebook if you want to track him down.
I'll put a thing on Facebook. I'll put a thing on Facebook where it's close to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, just checking through here. I'd like to. What's that? Mike says I'd like to do that here, but I find it hard to get around at the moment. Okay, Mike. Okay, Mike. Yeah, go ahead, Rick. There you go, Pomsy. Look, I was at a Joan Allen dig the other week and saw 35 status come up. That was it in one horde type thing, or was it like over the day or weekend?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, green room. I can't see anybody else in the green room. I don't know whether Durham Rust Finders want to come. The link, again, if you want to join in, is here. If you've got the setup, got a camera and a mic handy, and fancy it. That was a horde, says Durham. Okay, so 35 status in a horde. Very, very nice. In one hole. Did I hear something about a shield? Found a shield or something, or was that just somebody making it up? What do you mean, Pomsy? It's Queen Elizabeth House. Not sure what you mean. I can hear a pop. Yep, I can see you now. I'll just get rid of this comment. Hide current comment. That's it. Right. We have another green room personnel here. Are you all set up and ready to go? Thumb up. Yep, he's thumbed up. And here he is, look. I'll let you introduce yourself to the world. It's all yours.
I know who I am. No, you figured it out. I was saying green room because if you go to the green room, you'll see the pictures. Yeah, profile. That's what I was on about with green room.
I've not used StreamYard for yonks, and I thought, because looking at underneath the screen, there's obviously Solo and the Twins and all the layouts. I thought, well, God, I'm sure I can make a guest go full screen, and then you've got to go to the guest, and then there's a full screen button.
Man.
There. So how you doing then? Okay.
I'm good, kid. I'm good. You're all right, JC. Yeah.
We lost Rick.
Get me off green screen. Don't like being big screened.
Rick's gone. I apologise, Rick, if you just dropped out. I just want to sort of welcome in Andy.
Collins, I'm not going to swear on Sifter's channel.
You're quite welcome to come back, Rick, but I understand if you've got things to do.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Tezza, what's that, Pomsy? Tezza's going to miss you. There you go. Diggers Den Tyson UK metal detecting.
Tezza, you're going to Detectable, aren't you?
No.
Eva. He's not.
No, he's not. No. I don't think Tezza's going to go to Detectable. Are you, Tezza? Jason's on board. Dark Knight Detectorist. Good evening to you. 22 on, 28 thumbs up. I'll take that.
So what do you use to stream with in Sifter normally? Is it normally Streamlabs?
Yeah, I started off with OBS, and I think Streamlabs is it's got more bells and whistles, you know, all the transitions and stuff you can use. I just didn't have the time to do it tonight. The week's been a bit of a blur, and had no time because I spend a couple of 3 hours getting prepped for the show. You got to do all the pictures and logos and stuff like that. Having me off to secret location. What are you on about?
Hello, Booty. All right, Jason. Collinson, I'm not even going to speak to you. You're a twat. But hey ho.
I know I'm slacking. I mean, life got in the way, Scott. You know, family and life got in the way. Plus, I'm trying to get ready for the weekend. Robert says, "Ha ha ha! You swore." We let him off for that. Ain't really a swear, is it? You know.
No, I'm actually trying to behave with my language tonight because it's not my stream, so I'm not going to let loose.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think if Rob was on, he'd come on and it would be sort of shut down. I did think it was reasonably funny when I was watching Percy's stream, because I think he has a midpoint song, and I forget what he played now, but YouTube shut him down because I think he played 2.5, 3 minutes of this YouTube song, and that was it. It was gone.
Same happened to Rusty as well. Rusty
really?
played the Rainbow. He played how can I put it? A variation of the Rainbow, where it was Bungle playing with clangers and clangers. Yeah, and he played that, and he shut his stream off.
Yeah, I mean, I got loads of jingles, and I even got copyright strike for playing a certain type of jingle. It's ridiculous.
Got to be so careful.
I mean, the software I use for the race, it's got its own music built in, and I even got a copyright strike for that. So I appealed against it, and well, you got license to do it, so that got retracted. But they're so quick to jump on you.
Yeah,
you know, you think there's better things to do. That's it. Blondie got me blocked. That's right. Yeah.
Came back up after Blondie had finished.
Yeah, you done well to get back with that, Percy. Philip says, I thought his channel was blocked, so he left. Apparently, it came back up after Blondie finished. I did play a little bit of Toya. You know, she's.
Well, I remember Toya when I was a kid.
You get me drift. He's still okay-ish now, but yeah, she was. Years ago she was all right, but she's been doing this Sunday whatever stream with a husband and that. How the man can concentrate, play a guitar with that going on behind him, I do not know.
But I'm uncomfortable, mate.
Right, what should we do? I've got a race. I don't know how I'm going to do a giveaway, really. We can do the members race. Shall we do a members race?
Have we not already done a members race?
I've got a egg and spoon race, believe it or not. Let's try and get out of this screen.
Anyway, Collinson, I thought you were going for a shower. If you need one, I can smell you from here.
Right, let's go share screen. 4 clicks to share a screen. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, let's put full screen. There we go. We'll just do a quick 2-minute egg and spoon race. This is for the green people, the Suffolk Sifter YouTube channel members. Much appreciated. We've got Val S, and we're going right down there to Katie and Darren Rossfinder. So there you go. We do 2 minutes of this. 5 free goes in the mug draw for the Nippy Zippy mug end of the month to the winner of this. So much appreciated, people. I value your support, and let's go set. We'll do 3 shuffles. There we go. And if you're not in the race, cheer for somebody. So here we go, and good luck.
Are you still watching, Katie?
I am watching. I'm going to exam as well. I am in it, aren't I?
Collinson, I don't care who Chiputty is anymore, I've told you.
Righty, we've got Darren Metal Detector, Dino Detects, Gary, Mud Max Metal Detecting, and Detector Kev.
I don't
And
even
Darren
see
Rossfinder is in the lead.
Oh, there I go. I've lost.
Will you drop your egg? That's the thing.
Knowing my luck, yeah. I'll tell you what, you could put me in this race on my own and I'd still lose.
Yeah, it's a laugh watching the primary school races and they got egg and spoon. I'm sure they got a bit of blue tack or something on it.
Oh, Gary's jumped forward.
Oh, Gary's dropped it. Oh, right, minute to go, people.
I dropped it again. I'm back in the lead.
Come on.
I was back in the lead. I dropped back.
How can you drop your egg so much?
Go on, me.
Oh,
or not.
25 seconds, people. It'll all go mad in the last 10 seconds, as you well know. See, John Clayton is in there.
Sure
10 seconds. Who's going to win? 10 seconds. Val S is making a bid for freedom.
Oh, hey, it's Katie coming.
Look at Katie.
Katie.
Come on, don't drop your egg, Katie. And yay!
Well done.
Who won?
You.
Woohoo. Right.
I win!
Yeah.
Yay!
There we go. Just for confirmation. Katie's first along, and then Keith and Ian. Who came in last?
No, no.
Unfortunately, Rich Sherwood Digger, Robert Balcombe, and Detector Kev.
How the hell did I end up in 28th? I was first a minute ago.
I know. It's the algorithm. Right, we'll stop that now. So congratulations, Katie. I'll put you down here, and that's 5 goes in the nippy zippy mug draw. Yeah, for that. Look at that.
Oh, she's got a smug looking. It's got a smug looking face at the moment.
So well done on that. No problemo.
You're doing your exam at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh God. Mike says I did a video of Caroline's ships through the years and back with the Dolly Dot song radio. Got taken down immediately. Yeah. Future Bleak says I'm at the back trying to fertilise my egg. Fair enough. Each to his own. Robert says fix.
Actually, come to think of it, where is Rusty tonight? He's not on.
I don't know.
He never misses this on a Wednesday.
I know. So there you go. British Herald Diggers in. Good evening to you. So we've got 24 hanging into this terrible live stream, but there we go. Right. What do we do now? All I could got giveaway wise is a patch, a couple of stickers, and a metal pin badge. We could do the same thing, I suppose. Just do, I don't know. How do you pick? Do numbers. Get Alexa, which didn't wake up, to pick a number. So we'll just do the patch, the stickers, and the badge. And when I type go, just type numbers. All right. Non-consecutive, please. How many we've got on? We've got 24 on. So it'll be a number between 1 and 24. When you see go from me, fill your boots. Go on, tight. The thing is, I can't go too long because I'm going to lose the comments. So I'll better get ready to say stop. It's going to be a very quick one tonight.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, but stop. Please, God, don't let me lose me go. No, there it is. And I can't show you. Well, I can actually if I share that screen, I suppose. Let me see if I can let me share the other screen. I've got 3 screens. I don't know which one to do. Share screen. Yep, that one. Right, no, that's going to be weird. All right, we're seeing stuff. Basically, these are the numbers here. Starting off with 16, 24, 2, 5. Let's just do it. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 24.
Here's a number between 1 and 24. It's 1.
Oh, well, there you go. Darren Rothfinder. Keep it in the family, that's what I say.
Why not?
Darren Rothfinder, congratulations.
Oh, Alexa said 24.
Our Alexa said 24, did she?
No, got 1 there, and the man on has 1. So congratulations on that one. So I'll just put down there. Righty. So what are you up to then, Andy?
Not much at the minute. Like I said earlier, I've just swapped. I went down to Liverpool today and back up again to swap out the DS for a Simplex.
Right.
That's all I've done really. I'm out at the beach on Sunday at Pitley Bay.
Yeah.
And then it's about it really, to be fair. I'm going fishing at some point next week.
So where do you drop it into? What shop?
I didn't. Somebody actually got in touch with us through Facebook. I've been trying to sell the DS for ages because I can't stand the thing.
DS1, DS2?
DS1 full.
Yeah.
And swapped it out for the Simplex and 200 quid cash. So hey ho. It was a nice drive out as well, nice and warm. Nice drive. No. She was at work, so hey ho.
Simplex is an okay machine. You'll get on with that okay. I mean, I'll be quite honest, I don't know the full ins and outs of the D1 or the D2. You just pick a program, what works, tweak it a bit, and stick with it.
Yeah, I used to look at that program and go, nah. I used to just put it on the ground, swing it, and see what happened.
You're probably better off just getting the ORX because that's not being unkind. It's like a simpler version of the DS. So,
yeah, to be fair, that's why I went for the Simplex, because the Simplex for me, I just want to basically I want to plug and play. I just want to get on a field. I didn't want to be worrying about this setting, that setting, and the other setting. I just want to get on a field, swing, and dig.
Yep, turn on, plug and play, and go. Yep, know what you mean. Yeah, the trouble is, you start messing about with settings. You think, oh, am I missing stuff?
Yeah,
you know, you think that's just a head thing.
I think what did me is I was at the dig with Eastern Detectors a couple of weeks ago, and there was power lines running right through the field, and the DS was just screaming in my ears. I couldn't turn it off, and that was it. I was done. Yeah,
there are ways around it, but you have to go into the settings and mess about with it. But yeah, I know where you're coming from.
John Clayton with the Legend all new ball game. Yeah, it is. But have you seen how many Legends have gone up for sale since Minelab have released this? Well, are going to be releasing this new one.
Trouble is,
going up. Yep.
You get a new detector. I mean, everybody's going to, if you jump over, everybody seems to jump over it and get rid of the one they got and find out there's no real difference. No.
I think somebody was saying the other night, how much further can you go with a metal detector?
Yeah.
Even for us as hobbyists, or even going up to the geophys metal detectors, there's not much more they can do now.
No, I mean, if something's nice in the ground, you're going to pick it up with a Ace 250, anything which detects. I mean, okay, you might get a little bit more depth with a higher sort of machine, but at the end of the day, you got to walk over it.
Well, that's
got to be there, and you got to walk over it.
I mean, me and Rusty, when we were up at a dig before Detectorcon, and he put the MTXE and Simplex up to test, the new Dr. Rotec one, and the XE, even though it's still only a prototype, was finding exactly what he was finding, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than any other detector.
I mean, I reviewed a Ginor which looked remarkably like a Garrett, and although build quality weren't quite there, range of tones, but it went beat when you got one over a coin. It made a noise. So
see, that's my argument. What did they used to do back in the 60s or 70s when metal detectors had one tone? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
and they still found it.
C-scope, something like that. You got an analog, meter on it. So well.
Legend battery runs out quite quick. Simplex never died on me ever. I've heard that the Legends batteries are absolutely, I'll not swear, crap.
I mean, a Dias, I can get a couple of sessions easily out of it. If you do sort of 2 or 3 hours a time.
Oh, definitely.
You could probably push it to 3, but then why would you really?
In fairness, with my DS, I was getting a good 6-7 hours. I mean, that's with a break in between.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would have to charge it. But if I wasn't using it often, which to be fair, I wasn't, I think I charged my DS coil twice in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And that's all it's needed. But the WSP4s and the control box constantly needed charging.
Yeah. I mean, normally you do a session, come in, plug it in, charge it, don't you? But I'm just lazy and sort of didn't bother go out again, and I still got plenty of power. But there we go.
Oh, of course. But no, all good. I just can't wait to get out properly again. I'm gonna have to start going knocking on doors and getting some permissions in, because I haven't got any permissions at the minute. So
that is the biggest, singlest, if that's a word, issue with detecting, is getting somewhere to detect. I mean, I've had people say, "Oh, bought a new machine. Can I go detecting on that field?" Oh, no, you can't. It's somebody's land. You're gonna have to ask. You can go on the beach with a few exceptions, like triple SI, stuff like that, and stuff loaded with ordnance. You don't want to go digging on one of them. You're pretty much restricted to the beach. But getting a permission, I just can't force myself to go knocking on doors. I just, if I'm a farmer, someone's knocking on my door asking to detect on my land, I'm in the middle of my tea, I'm going to tell them to mess off, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly.
I've tried writing letters, but that's so easy for them just to not bother, put it in the bin. I've even done self-addressed stamped envelopes. Out of sort of 20 or 30, you might get 1 or 2 back. Sorry, we don't do that, or the usual excuses, I've got somebody else which does it. So it may be right or wrong, but I've just got my old new permission back. The my first permission is really local. It's just there. Father-in-law is ex-farmer, neighbouring farmers taken over his land, and I got permission for the whole lot. It's several hundred acres, and for one reason or another, I didn't go on it for a year or 2, and just checked back. Yep, fine, can go back. I was literally packed and ready to go, I think yesterday, and got a message from someone saying, "Oh, can you help me? I'm in a bit of trouble." So I just dropped it and ran. So I nearly got there, but didn't quite make it.
So I found that when I was working for a certain unnamed home delivery shopping company, I got quite a few farms, and the excuses I was getting was, "I've got somebody on," or "don't want to do that," or the worst one for me, and it was actually a kick in the teeth, was this one farmer I went to. It was a young farmer's wife, and she said, "No," she says, "we had somebody come up and they found something on the field, so I went out and bought a fucking Garrett." Excuse the language. They went out and bought a Garrett, and they've done it themselves. Yeah. So it happens.
Have you been watching that program?
Digging for History.
Digging for History tonight. I mean,
Don't even get me started on that. I mean, the first one, I was screaming at my TV. I mean, she literally, if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm on about. He dug that coin. He was pinpointing that coin, and she literally grabbed it out of the ground before he had a chance to even get a hold of it. And I'm thinking, no, you don't do that. the first person that should have held that coin should have been
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And last week's, I don't think it was too bad. It wasn't as bad. I think she's learned a lesson. Somebody will have told her.
Well,
But
what made me really laugh is a scene in there where she's before one of the breaks. She was swinging a detector. How was she holding it? That was, it's
something like Wurzel Gummidge style.
she was sort of, I don't know, like that. I thought, blimey,
Yeah, it was one of Mr. Rushton's detectors, one of his test models. But yeah, she was like literally Wurzel Gummidge. It's like,
I know,
how the
that
hell
was
are
just so disjointed. You think, for God's sake, just hold it right. And did you see there was one old boy in the background doing the coil like that? So you're literally in contact with the ground about 6 inches. And that's
golf screen. He's got that much to contact, and the rest of it's up here
I
somewhere.
know.
It makes me laugh.
I know. You do see that, and I dare say,
Oh, yeah.
Detectorist, you'll see people doing it. You'd think somebody would say, quiet word, just keep it level.
Yeah,
as long as they're enjoying themselves.
Of course. I mean, the thing is, these people are still finding stuff.
Yep.
It makes me. I mean, I've never, even from day one of me detecting, I've never swung like a golf club. Never.
No.
I mean, I don't always swing the bit. Sometimes I do miss a couple of inches, but I don't miss that much. Maybe miss about that much.
No, I'm not a fan of stubble, to be fair, because obviously you lose 6, 8 inches if you can't knock. When that's fresh cut, it's a bit of a sod to knock down. When that's weathered and it's gone grey, you've got more of a chance to flatten it. But
and at the minute, it's not.
That field would be good.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. No, at the minute the stubble fields aren't helping anybody because they've had to raise the cutting heads, haven't they?
Yeah,
in case of any sparks. But hey ho, life goes on. Happy days.
26th September, drama TV, all the Detectorists rerun stuff. Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, supposed to get ready for that feature length, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a Christmas special feature thingy, so it'll be something decent to watch over Christmas instead of watching I don't know, Are You Being Served or Dad's Army.
Ain't nothing wrong with Dad's Army.
Well, no, but you'd think they'd find something better to show over Christmas, Morecambe Wise and all the rest of the stuff. That's the best they can do. Anyway, we digress.
Yes.
John says, but you get any battery with it if you don't remember to put the in the car. I see. You should make a list, John, so you don't leave stuff behind. I must confess, one day, because I I wasn't a GoPro at the time because I couldn't afford a GoPro. My mate Bob, I got Bob Love. That's a sort of cheap thing that done me well for a year or two. And I went out and wouldn't turn on, and I'd left the memory card out.
Oh,
so that wasn't a good thing. So we had to revert to the phone.
That's what I use.
All right. Yep. Oh, I see. It clips around your head. Yeah,
literally.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Sits on your head. It literally sees. So camera would be. Yeah. I'll put it backwards. Camera's there. It sees what you see. So
yeah. When I first started, I actually mounted the camera on the peak of an XP
on
cap.
your head.
But that's you got to be careful, because if you do that too much, people throw up. I did stick one on me shovel just for a laugh, but that was very, very unpleasant to watch, shall we say?
Yeah, I've not actually seen one like that yet. I've seen them have them attached to the actual detectors.
Yeah,
like literally just underneath where their control box is, they'll have it strapped to the stem.
Yeah.
I've even seen some looking down at the control box themselves, and I don't know how they've managed to do it. But
yeah, well, I saw a video the other day, and they laid a detector down, and they had a bracket somewhere near the cuff, looking at the remote. Because the thing is, when you want to try and tell somebody what the ID number is and all that, or the settings, you've got to try and hold your camera onto the remote when you're swinging it. I try and sort of zoom in or cut into it when you're doing editing, but the quality gets a little bit sus then.
It's not exactly easy when you've got a pinpointer in this hand, a dagger in this hand, and a detector somewhere there, and a shovel there.
That's. I used to wear a chest harness cam, but mate, in the hot weather, it's really, really uncomfortable.
Oh, it's horrible.
But
it is horrible.
You've got another hand free, haven't you? You know what I mean? You can dig with it, but with the I've not got it in here because I packed it. I've got a GoPro on a little stick with a prong, so I stick it in the ground and point it down. So you'd film and detect it. And when you find something, you got to lay the detector down and pick the spade up. It's a bit of a handful, but there you go.
Oh, definitely. Right, I am not stopping on. I am going to jump off and
let
somebody else have a turn.
Andy.
I'll still be in the background, but I will catch you all later.
Yeah, thanks very much for coming on. Much appreciated. And I'll only go on for another sort of 5-6 minutes anyway. So thanks very much and au revoir. So just me now. I'll say give it another 5 minutes and I'm off. So anybody got any questions? I don't know. So mounts, if you record for your channel, where do you mount your camera? There's some very good channels out there who just use your phone. Just use your phone. And obviously got your phone in one hand, do the business. The only thing I find with a GoPro is not great close up. You obviously there's no adjustment, there's fixed focal length. So you've got a coin and you're trying to show a bit of detail and it's not that brilliant really, is it? So feature bleeps, I've had my GoPro on a bracket on my spade, works a treat. So when you've got really concrete ground and you're jamming it in, your camera's getting the treatment. Suffolk Sifter metal detector in the UK, I used to clamp it to the detector. Now I use a chest harness. I found that it's just sweat a lot in the summertime because you're over there, you've got like your bra on, everything which goes around your back with your camera on, and because I can't see BO without my glasses, you can't, trying to frame it up, and I just give up. So I see Aquachigger using like a GoPro type handle, and he had a little point on it. So I bought I don't know what it's called, but I can stick it in the ground and then angle the camera to do like a shot in the hole, or you can angle it up to do a walk by or a walk towards. So that gets me by, but you need 3 hands. And carrying a camera, I've got a lot of little I've got a pinpointer holster, and I put this camera in here, but it keeps twisting round and dropping down. So I've got to try and get Mr. Sifter to like sew a little loop so I can put the point through the loop so I don't lose the camera, which there you go. Philip says I use a chest mount, but I had to edit out the crotch shots. That's the only thing. If you're using your chest mount, when you bend down, you've got to adjust it to keep things in shot. Otherwise, you bend down and what you're trying to show, it goes off the top of the screen, which annoys people, doesn't it? To be fair. Steve, what's your advice to the first time folk heading to Detectorist? Enjoy yourself. It's I nearly said Detectorist was the biggest. There are some other bigger or biggest or as big detecting rallies out there, but yeah, everything will be there. There'll be a bar, fire pit, there'll be music, bands, plenty of stalls to go around, be a marquee. Just have a wander around. It's a bit of a sort of a bundle. First detecting on the morning, you get a rules and regulations, and then you're off 9 o'clock and you're gone. You do your own way. They are spread out. If you can't walk very far, that is an issue. I've got because I'm diabetic, if I blister my toes, I'm in a whole world of problems. So I tend to do about 2 or 3 hours until my feet start to hurt, and then I'll make my way back. But spring Detectorist way back, that was miles. That you know, I got out so far, I was so knackered that I could hardly make it back again. But no, go there, suck it all in. You can see all the suppliers, all the different detectors, stalls. Just enjoy yourself. Go out. Don't take a notice of what other people are doing. Just do your own thing. Enjoy yourself. Detect. If you find something, great. And then come back, mingle, meet people, go to the stalls. Yeah, and just enjoy yourself. Have a beer. If you're camping, you know, get around the old campfire, have a jar or two. It's good. It's a great community. 99% of the people are okay. You always get one who is a bit of a Herbert, shall we say. This year's Detectorist doppelganger is sort of just south of, I think, Newmarket, just above Haverhill, and just south of Newmarket. So it's really, really close to me. It's about an hour away. Where it normally is, it's a good 3.5 hours in the car, 4.5 if you're in a Land Rover. So it's really up the road. I mean, in theory, I suppose I could have come back, but you know, if you can camp, it's a great crack. You know, just enjoy yourself. First time there, just enjoy it. Dark Knight, Philip, multiple cameras is good when on the phone, but Detectorist, you want to move on. Yeah, move on. Always remember to fill your holes in and take your rubbish away. You will find holes not filled in, despite being told to fill them in. And some people mentioning no names at all that put the rubbish back in the hole again. Why? You've dug it up, put it in your fines pouch. There's a receptacle at the end of the field with a number. Put your crap in there. Don't put it back in the ground. Does nobody any good at all. Darren Rustfinder, if any of you managed to get to talk to him, asking him about Scotch eggs at Detecticon 1 and see if he remembers them. And he'll tell him Katie and Andy said hi. John says, I think a campground for next year's big one. Yep, I think, yeah, there's a few people who come on here, got the old vans and caravans, and a lot easier. I've got to struggle putting a tent up, but there we go. Right, it's 1:30, people. If you've not got anything burning to say, I'm going to slide off. I apologise for the stream this evening. It's not been all the bells and whistles for what you are used to. But there you go. Phil, Cambridgeshire, Suffolk border. Yeah. Just, as I say, just below Newmarket. And, yeah, you're there. Jason, let me see. That detector will try and see... Try and see Sifter before he gets trolleyed. I don't get trolleyed, honestly. I think, well, I do take a few beers with me, to be fair. So if you want a beer, find the Extreme Metal Detecting UK Sifter camp. I shall have me flag fluttering away about 500 feet in the air. Pop in, you know, if I'm there, you know, have a beer. I will take some nice drop of whiskey with me. So if you've got a quick nip, come round and see me, no problem. If you see me walking around in the stalls, I might be lurking by the XP tent. That probably, I'll be lurking there most of the afternoon, probably, if Gary will have me. And yeah, come over and say hi. And if you see me in the field, go just detect behind me, because I probably walked over it. You know, I do those sort of things. So yeah, if you see me, just come over and, you know, hello, Steve, how you getting on? Thanks for that, Eva. It's not the best of shows, but appreciate all the guests coming on. Sorry, Rick, disappeared. Maybe got neck ache. I don't know. I don't get trolleyed, says Future. Looking forward to seeing you, Future. Yep, come round, have a little nip or a bud. And the old Extreme camp, getting the old burgers on. Suffolk Sifter, nice one, Steve. Take care, everyone. Good luck for you out and about. John Clayton, if you get any doubles, send me some, Steve. Any doubles? As in stickers and stuff? I will be trying to get some giveaways, if you know what I mean. I will be going around begging stalls, and hopefully XP are normally kind. I might get a few bits and bobs from there. Not counting my chickens, but before they hatch, but should come away with a few bits and bobs to give away on future live streams. Time and Tide, metal detecting, high and by, all been busy. Thanks for popping in, appreciate it. Metal detecting Lincolnshire, Phil, mate, excuse me, a booty bag. Yeah, you do get a bag, don't you? I think the actual detective will do a bag, so there'll be some bits and bobs in there as well. I'm bringing the 45% rum. Right, okay, right. Well, I was going to bring a bottle of Hague, the blue bottle, but it's not on offer. It was on offer last week. Should have bought it, but it's gone back up to silly money. So I've just plumped for some good old, is it Jim Beam bourbon? That'll do. Slightly better than Jack Daniels. I'll bring that. Yeah, okay, Future Bleeps. See you there. I've got tons of rum. Ha ha, says John Clayton. Doppelgang, have a great day, Steve. See you next week. Yeah, okie dokie. We're going up. Extreme, myself going up on the Friday. Get about 2, set camp up and have a little boogie around. And detecting is just on the Saturday, Sunday. So it's 2 days of detecting. And we'll just see what goes. Just see what goes. Fingers crossed we'll find something. So thanks, people, for joining me this evening. Thanks for all the green people and being in the race. And I will do better next week. Give you some more giveaways to win. Right. Thanks, everybody. See you after Detectable. If you're going to Detectable, don't forget to say hi. Get your finger ready to do the finger. But we'll see you next Wednesday, 9 p.m. It's going to be difficult now because I've got a bigger screen. I'll have to go, ooh, like that. We'll see you next Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time onwards. Thanks for joining me. And, well, au revoir.